To create a paper in APA format in Microsoft Word, there are some differences between APA format for 6th edition and 7th edition. The first is that you don't need to use the running head anymore for a student paper. The second is using default fonts. If you have an instructor who requires you to still use the Times New Roman 12, you can click here under the fonts to scroll down to Times New Roman. And also this will change the font size. The Calibri 11, that is the Microsoft default, is also acceptable, and we're going to be using that. To change spacing, go to Paragraph and Paragraph Settings. Double click this little corner, change it from multiple to double, and then click OK. To do page numbers, just click Insert, and then Page Number, top of page, and you want plain number 3. Then just close the header and footer, and now all of your pages will be numbered. You can enter down to the center of the page, and the first thing you're going to do is type the title of your research paper. The next thing you're going to type is your name. SUNY Erie Community College. Is our institution. Then you'll put your class in, your instructor's name, and the date. Then you're going to scroll down to the next page. Microsoft brings this up on a side now. Your instructor may ask you to do an abstract. An abstract is basically a summary of your entire paper. So you would enter the abstract, tab over to the side, and then make sure you also take the bold off. And the abstract doesn't need long. It does have its own page, but doesn't need long, just about a paragraph. When you get to page 3, which is where you'll start your main paper, if you had to do the abstract, you're going to center again to the title of the research paper. You're going to highlight that and bold it. And then you're going to come down. Again, going to the side and taking off the bold. Tab in to start each of your paragraph. And then start typing your paper. Every time you get to a section of your paper where you're beginning a new idea or thought, say after you finish your introductory paragraph, you're doing the background or you're doing a section on research, you'll give that section just a brief little title, such as just where I'm calling this just new section. You'll highlight it. Again, making sure take the bold off, tab in, and then you'll start your new section. And you'll continue doing that all the way down to your references page, which is at the end. The references page is where you're going to include all of your resources that you use within the paper. And if you go to the video on hanging indents, you'll see how to format that page and do all of your hanging indents.